The 76th running of the Big Cap features two proven Grade 1 luminaries and several emerging superstars. The Santa Anita Handicap is steeped in history, but this year marks the first time two Big Cap winners have squared off. Game On Dude is the likely favorite. He won the 2011 Big Cap.
Game On Dude on the inside. Quindici Man flying late set. Suko, Game On Dude.
In 2012, the Dude opted for the Dubai World Cup, which opened the door for Ron the Greek to take the Big Cap hardware.
But it's Ron the Greek. Ron the Greek has run a superb race in the Big Cap.
Ron the Greek, he's a very good horse, and they met in the Breeders' Cup, and they beat us. So I mean, Game On Dude, he got a little shine off the apple when he ran so poorly in the Breeders' Cup.
This year, both horses have one start in 2013. Ron the Greek destroyed the competition in the Sunshine Millions Classic in the slot.
Ron the Greek will trounce his competition. Ron the Greek, a dominant performance in the Sunshine Millions Classic.
Game On Dude easily won Santa Anita's major Big Cap prep, the San Antonio Stakes. Plus, he turned a bullet work in Sunday and seems ready to play the role of the favorite. Bob Baffert thinks the Dude is ready, but he'll be at the mercy of the pace.
He's one-dimensional, so he's got to, deal with the speed and the pace, and so the pace makes the race. The thing is about Dude, he's easy to ride, really. He's just get him out there, let him get into his groove, and that's him. And so hopefully he doesn't go too fast, but if he does, then that's horse racing, so you can't worry about the other horses in there.
There's been plenty of buzz surrounding Called to Serve. This son of a Fleet Alex has won his last two races impressively, but now he must step it up in his Grade 1 debut.
I think the better the competition, the more that he's going to exert and put out, and I think the mile and a quarter is right up his alley, and it's a good time to tackle him now.
Regular rider Joel Rosario has commitments on the East Coast. This has opened the door for Gary Stevens to ride. He couldn't be more excited. Plus, Called to Serve will carry 118 pounds. 7 pounds less than Game On Dude.
He's a big, strong colt that I'd almost prefer that we were at equal weights, in the race, carrying 126 pounds, because he'd pull this grandstand behind you around the racetrack. That's how big and strong he is. Sky's the limit with him.
The winner of the Stroob Stakes, Guilt Trip, also comes from the Baffert barn and appears to be another horse coming into his own.
I think mile and a quarter should suit him well. He's getting better. He's really in the groove right now. And to me, when a horse is really peaking, I think you got to take advantage of those of these races.
Stefan Otzi has remained at Santa Anita since finishing second to Guilt Trip in the Stroob Stakes. It was that performance that convinced Graham Motion that his colt deserved a shot in the Big Cap.
Yeah, that was the race I needed to see in order to stay here and run in the Big Cap. He showed he could be competitive with those horses, and I've always felt he was a mile and a quarter horse. The mile and a quarter is something I've always been anxious to do with him, and this is a great opportunity.
And that's the TVG Inside Track for the Big Cap.